live on 2K Sports. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. The pass to Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And there's such an edge to Lillard's game. Dame doesn't care where he is on the court. He's going to get buckets.
Lillard against Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Rebound by Nurkic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Bridges attacking. Not loose. From deep. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Tries again to the left wing. Here's Finney-Smith. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Finney-Smith. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Dinwiddie. Bridges attacking. No good, not a friendly rim at all this trip down. The shot by Lillard, wide open. From outside, off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Johnson dishes to Bridges. From deep three-point range. Here's Claxton. He's covered by Grant. Claxton, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. Lillard attacking. That's tipped. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, kicks it to Bridges. Passes it to Claxton. And again, it's the Nets missing. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for Portland. Simons, the pass to Lillard. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. And Lillard throws it down.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Here's Nurkic, and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
A physical big, Nurkic embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
Nets trail by 3. 1:15 left in the first quarter. Kept alive.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
1:05 left here in the opening quarter. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Simons, and he jams it with authority.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Shoots over Nurkic. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Simons, it's deflected. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Dinwiddie wide open. Drains the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 6.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Here's Nurkic. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Lillard against Bridges. Nurkic setting the pick for Simons. Pass to Thibault. Here's Lillard. He takes it in. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed,
the previous play
he beat the buzzer.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Portland. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Down low, Johnson dishes to Dinwiddie. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
Grant with a screen on Bridges. Here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
The pass to Claxton. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days that we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place right now a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard small, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
And it goes down 2 points. Claxton's got 4 this quarter. Portland leading by 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Lillard against Bridges. Nurkic a screen on Bridges. Lillard attacking. Dismissed. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Thomas checked in for Bridges. Sharps checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Grant sets a screen for Lillard, and it's Thibault in the corner. For the three, and it's Damian Lillard with the three. Lillard's got 15.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
And if you need a lockdown defender, Richard, look no further than Matisse Thybulle.
Yeah, I watched him play in college at Washington, and in a short amount of time, this guy has proven that he can take on anyone. Exceptional at blocking shots at his position, but he's someone that you can throw on any team's best player, and I mean any team.
Finney Smith passes to Claxton.
Nice feed inside, saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up to the Trailblazers. There's the drive, and then Lillard slams it in.
And we've seen Lillard take over games. Tonight, no exception. The defense has simply had no answer for this man.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Claxton. Shoots. He can't get that one, and it's Portland the other way. Sharp, the pass to Nurkic. He kicks to Lillard. And he drives in, and Lillard throws it down.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
Claxton, no good.
Yeah, that's a shame, because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And I like to see Grant taking that head-on approach, driving hard and taking control of the possession. And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, and both teams trading punches. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Some changes for Brooklyn. Ben Simmons comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Watanabe's in for Dinwiddie. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Watford's checked in. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Thibault. Here's Sharp, and there's the drive. Here's Grant. Got a hand on it. Knocks it loose. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
A walking triple-double that Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
It's his first trip to the line. Reddish, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
Simmons on the wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take.
For your next, Seth Curry.
On the inbound.
Yeah, the hustle from Simmons on D.
And so we wrap up the first half. Trailblazers lead by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Curry is out there with Thomas. Then it's Simmons. And it's Watanabe in at the small forward position. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Eubanks, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Crafty move, and the layup is good. Claxton's got 15 points.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Lillard, he blocks it again, and that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Here's Claxton. He's covered by Grant. Shot's good by Watanabe. Watanabe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the inside, Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And look at the hops on Grant, lifting off for a slam before the D can contain him.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Portland. And Fernie Simons comes in for Damian Lillard. Here's Simons driving inside. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside for Thomas. Launches a 3. A rebound by Simons. Trailblazers leading by 12. Down low. Lays it up and banks it in. Simons has got 8 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Nurkic is checked in. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Simmons, a screen on Simons. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor. Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
Curry looking it over. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other.
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all three levels.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Simons with the ball, picked up by Harris, and it's Simons missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. There's 45 seconds left in the third. The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Simons on the wing, guarded by Curry.
Clearly a foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one at the line is good.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Nets trail by 14. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Simmons inside. Guarded by Reddish. Offensive rebound. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and it's good. Assisting on the play with Simmons.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the three ball.
Three-pointer, Simons. Reddish finds Simons. 4 seconds left. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Portland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Reddish. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic. Then it's Sharp, and it's Simons in at the point guard position. Portland leading by 14. He dishes it to Nurkic. Nurkic setting the pick for Simons. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Simmons passes to Claxton. A three-pointer off the mark. Portland's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Nurkic with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Simons kicks to Nurkic. Back to Simons. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland. He hits the second from the line. So it's Portland now. Now Lillard. Drives to the hoop. It's tipped. Bridges kicks to Johnson. Claxton the pass to Bridges. The Nets working the ball around now. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Lillard against Bridges. Passes it to Nurkic. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And it's Lillard missing. Nets trail by 13. Bridges, no one around him. Offline with his three. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Nurkic with the double team. Dinwiddie right side. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Thibault finds Lillard. Takes it inside. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Lillard against Dinwiddie. Three-pointer. Fires the three. Portland grabs the miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Out left to the wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight. Dinwiddie left side. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Trailblazers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Damian Lillard.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. On the wing, Harris. Now here's Reddish, guarded closely. Lillard against Dinwiddie. Here's Simon. Oh, wow.
Yes!
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Ben Simmons.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by Thibault. Simons surveying the D. From deep. Thibault. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this.
thrive when the tempo is at its quickest.
You're going to love this one. Up and down. Neither squad likes to use too much of the shot clock. They'll be looking to get out in transition every time they get a chance.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Derek Jones is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Now here's Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. And the 3 off target. Jones up top. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Got a piece of it. Screen by Claxton. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Pass to Claxton. Beyond the arc. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot. This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air. You know Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
Now here's Bridges. Back to Dinwiddie. Launches a 3, and the Nets another 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Right wing. Ball against Dinwiddie. Ball no good. You know, one area where LaVine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
Here's Dinwiddie, plenty of space. They get it back to the right side. Back to Claxton. Out to Bridges. This one for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. For Chicago, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. LaVine passes to Jones. To the paint. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And now the Nets on the break. Ahead. Here's Bridges. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact. And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
The NBA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Ball. 5 to shoot. And LaVine throws it down.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. Releases. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Dinwiddie's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's LaVine, the kick out to Ball. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
There's not many that dunks it as powerful as Andre Drummond. He's explosive at 280 pounds.
Count it.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Nets with a lead. Bridges finds Dinwiddie. Out Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. Outside, Finney-Smith. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Claxton's got 7.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Drummond, the 3 from Ball. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. 3-pointer, Bridges. Ball against Dinwiddie. Outside, Johnson. From outside, off the mark. Jones, the pass to DeRozan. It's good if it goes. Oh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed,
the previous play is under review.
Certain he beat the buzzer.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Nets leading by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. There's a screen. Bridges, left side. It's stolen by Drummond. Pass to Ball. Back to Drummond. Outside for Levine. Top of the key. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
Back to Jones. He takes it in, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Here's DeRozan, and count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
The savvy and body control of DeRozan. It allows him to finish the play through contact and get to the line.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Claxton down low. Drummond defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Claxton. Pass to Johnson. Levine with a steal. The 3 from Ball. Rebound Brooklyn. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
And the shot goes. Ball's gotten his first bucket of the night.
You know, Ball loves to get into the open court where he has space and can make decisions on the fly.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges to stop the run. Outside Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Now Johnson fires for 3. On target from range. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Back to Dinwiddie. Right side Johnson, 19-footer. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Ball finds Jones. Inside. Here's Drummond. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Watanabe's checked in for Finney-Smith. Harris comes in for Johnson. Curry, he's checked in for Bridges. And Simmons is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Pass to Dosunmu. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And you see the pass. Levine improving as a playmaker, learning how to succeed at this level.
Here's Claxton, covered by Vucevic. Simmons up top. Here's Curry from deep. No luck on that one. Here's Chicago now. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Dosunmu. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Tries again. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Simmons. To the paint. Here's Watanabe. Some solid defense from Williams.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shake. Misses at the rim. Outside Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Lets it fly from 18. And he can't get that one.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a...
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after. Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. And it's Dosunmu in at the point.
And when you look at Dosunmu, he's not your typical facilitating guard. He can score also. Doesn't shoot the ball too often, but when he does, he knocks it down.
Right side Levine. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Big time play by Vuce. Rising up and hammering it down.
Brooklyn trailing. You know, you mentioned Dosunmu. What nice depth he gives this team.
He does, B.A. One, he can score. He's quick. He's athletic. Plays well without the basketball. And the one thing about the offense, you have a guy like that, he doesn't need it in his hands to score.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Curry. Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Pass to Claxton. Fires the 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Some room here for Williams. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Harris with it. Lets the 3 fly. Not going to go that time. DeRozan passes to Williams. And the dunk by DeRozan.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish. DeRozan just keeps getting better. Incredible longevity. Started every game after his rookie season.
Pass to Harris. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. Harris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Chicago leading. Here's Levine for 3. The rebound by Simmons. And Smitty talking about DeRozan, a key piece to this team, no doubt.
You know, B.A., he just continues to improve his skill set. Already an elite scorer, now sharing the ball more than he has in his career. Also doing some dirty work on the boards, too.
Levine against Simmons. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
Ball, he's checked in for Chicago. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, B.A., a part of it is coaching, but it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly. A high riser, Levine's won some dunk contests. Zach knows how to put on a show.
Curry against Levine. Outside Curry. Here's the pick. From downtown, sinks the tray. Curry's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
The added strength coming into play. Zach Levine just shrugging off the contact inside.
The 3 from Curry, and the Nets another 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
They double-team Curry. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Outside, Williams. Here's Ball. Off with the layup.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Williams passes to Ball.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And that one falls for Ball. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Thomas, he's checked in for Watanabe. Johnson comes in for Harris. Bridges, he's checked in for Curry. And it's Dinwiddie in for Ben Simmons. And a change for the Bulls. Caruso, he's checked in for Levine. Timeout called, the Nets. Simmons is checked in for Thomas. Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Williams. And stolen by Caruso. Outside Jones. And stolen by Simmons. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ball. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Simmons drives in. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Bulls out in front. They're up by 3. And we've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And for the Bulls, their shooting is around 55% so far. We've got Mikal Bridges. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He hits the second from the line.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Off target with the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open play.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Jones. It's deflected, and he gets it back. The kick out to Ball. Clock at 6. To the middle. There's the steal. He's got a clear path. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Down low. And Drummond with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Johnson. Here's Claxton. Drummond defending. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Finney-Smith checked in for Brooklyn. The dive for the ball. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Stay here. Brooklyn ball.
Here's Bridges. The ball's knocked loose. Ball with a steal. Here's Jones. Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team 7.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Right side Jones. Jones with a screen on Bridges. Blocked! Pass to Finney-Smith. Wide open. And perfection right through the net. Finney-Smith's got his first points of the game.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Timeout called. The Bulls. The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Allie, thank you.
And this is where the team is starting to rely on Andre. They need a big bucket. He provides it.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Can't get it to drop. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Here's Drummond. It's blocked. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Finney-Smith. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
When you get your tickets to see him play, that is what you are paying for. Incredible dunk from DeRozan.
Goes up on the wing. Yep, right through the net. Dinwiddie's gotten 4 this quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Brooklyn's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. DeRozan against Bridges. To the inside. Here's Claxton. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Jones. Oh, that was something else. Wow.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jones misses.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Yes. And now just a 2-point Chicago lead. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic...
we got a terrific match. In the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Andre Drummond is out there with Jones, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. Lillard misses. DeRozan surveying the D. Ball with the bucket.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Yep, it counts.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Another game and another dunk from Andre Drummond. That's where he likes to live.
Ball against Lillard. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Jones. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Nurkic. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
And those are the kind of shots that Lillard, when he gets in these hot streaks throughout the course of the season, gets more and more consistent with.
And the pass to Jones to the left side wing. And it's Drummond missing. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Simons, and Jones sends it back. Levine kicks the ball. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Damian Lillard.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Well, Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
To the middle. Pass to DeRozan. Tries the spin move. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Here's Lillard. 10 points for him. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And Levine, here we go.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Lillard. It's all in by the Bulls.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Shots checked in for Portland.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
To make some noise for a t-shirt toss. Who wants one? Attention Blazer fans, give a big round of applause for your Blazers Breaker Dance Team.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard. Driving the lane. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Man, at the point guard position, are you kidding me? Explosive scoring ability and body control. That results in a bucket and a free throw.
And DeRozan kicks to Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Lillard with no one around. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
His game starts with the 3. Lillard shooting opens up the rest of everything that he can do offensively.
Ball, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Stolen by Ball. Here's DeRozan. Oh!
Boy, and DeRozan is a tough assignment, able to fend off contact as well on that drive.
Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander. With 1 on the clock.
Grant could be such a devastating defender down there with those long arms and athleticism.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Bulls lead by 3. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using... Look at that. And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And Drummond kicks to Ball. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Nurkic.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
And stolen by Thibault. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones from outside. And that one's good. Drummond's got 6.
That's why Andre Drummond is up there in the league leaders in field goal percentage. Down low, high percentage shots.
Passes it to Sharp. Chicago grabs the miss.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Lonzo Ball can be so elite playing in the transition game.
Lillard against Ball. Thibault on the wing. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Levine finds Ball. driving in, and Ball slams it in.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. DeRozan for three. The shot will not fall. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. To the paint. It's stolen by Jones. Ball with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Lillard against DeRozan. Now the feed to Grant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. And a change for the Bulls. Vucevic is checked in.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 12 points in the game.
Lonzo with a nice job of staying shifty and then seizing the opportunity when it opened.
It's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break. Here we go. Vucevic down low. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. So timeout called here, the first for Chicago.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Alex Caruso comes in for Lonzo Ball. Here's DeRozan. He's got 6. Out to the right wing. A wide open look here for Caruso. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Simon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
In the paint, Simons really has to go up against it. Credit to him for sticking with that play and seeing some daylight in there.
And Portland making a change here. Reddish is checked in.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
There's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
Simons, the pass to Eubanks. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Eubanks got his first bucket in this one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Vucevic setting the pick for Caruso. Driving to the basket.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back.
43.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Caruso in at the point. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Got a piece of it. And here is Caruso. 5 points in the game. Hit the crossover, and that one is hammered home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Simon from outside. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Here's of Nurkic. He's checked in for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard comes in for Sharp. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Caruso with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. It's Williams with the drive. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Shooting for Chicago, Patrick Williams.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different...
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
The kick out to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Cam Reddish. This is his second trip to the free throw line. First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Trailblazers trail by 10. Lillard the pass to Thibault. And here is Simon. Stolen by Levine and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Portland has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Lillard. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Levine kicks to Caruso. And again, no good by Chicago. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 10-point game. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And Lillard just keeps fighting, willing his team to victory. Not deterred that time by the bump.
Caruso looking for an opening. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Caruso with the ball. And it's Reddish picking him up. And that one's good, Caruso.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Williams for three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 5th assist in this one. Trailblazers trail by 15. Lillard outside to stop the run, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Bean passes to Caruso. DeRozan against Simon. Vucevic, great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 15.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Now the pass to Reddish. Williams with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Vucevic. And it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And Lillard just has the quicks right there. If you give him any space, he's going to get in that gap.
Levine up top, defended by Thibault. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Nobody near Nurkic. Simons surveying the D.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
26 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Lillard against Caruso. Inside. Up and in on the layup. 9 points for Williams.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Up in time. No good on that one. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Bulls up. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
If you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still might get into double digits. He's that much of a force on the offensive glass.
3-pointers, Simon. Here's Lillard. Caruso grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 17. Levine kicks to DeRozan with the drive and finished off by DeRozan.
Watch out now. When DeRozan is moving like this towards the hoop, you're in for a show.
Lillard the pass to Nurkic. On the wing, DeRozan. Levine finds DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. This one for 3. Hands it from downtown. Lillard's got 13 points in the second half.
Name a place where Damian Lillard can't score. I guarantee you it's not the corner.
Here's Levine.
Okay.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And Lillard kicks to Simons. Nurkic trying to get open. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on DeRozan.
And Simons really settling in to what he is in this league. And that is a microwave scorer that can come in and get buckets.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old school approach still getting it done in this one.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Here's Grant. Picked off in midair. Stolen by Grant.
Chicago foul. Andre Drummond. Second personal foul.
A free throw good from Lillard.
Voted one of the top 75 NBA players of all time. We should be enjoying the seasons that Damian Lillard is putting up in the next couple years.
Ball's checked in for Chicago. Lillard from outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Levine finds Ball. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got his 7th assist in the game. Three-pointer Lillard and stolen by Drummond. Pass to DeRozan. Levine dishes to Williams.
Trailblazers foul Jeremy Grant. First personal foul.
And the first one drops.
Second team foul. At the line.
And Williams drops them both. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's Lillard missing. It's tipped. Nurkic with the steal. And Lillard kicks to Thibault. Fires for 3. And it's Lillard missing. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Zach LaVine.
Yeah, with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout.
For some new swag.
So for the Trailblazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Reddish comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Sharp in for Anthony Simons. And stolen by Drummond. It's DeRozan top of the key. Ball, the pass to Williams. Three-pointer. And the Bulls get it back. Ball kicks to Williams. Second chance shot. Going inside. And Drummond throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win. Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer, Lillard. They get it again. Over to the wing. Eubanks, the pass to Reddish. His three-pointer's off the mark. Right side, Levine. He kicks it to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team.
Oh, say does
And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton, Cameron Johnson out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
He's not going to be shy about using the three-point shot. Lillard has to be effective beyond the arc to keep the D honest.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. The three, and it's Lillard, that time on the assist from Grant. Lillard's got 6.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
A nice shot by Lillard.
Just a big-time answer from Lillard. He competes as hard as anyone in this league.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And again, it's Brooklyn.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Portland has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career, it was rocky. This guy falls in the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
For 3, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard. Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
5 on the clock, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie, and it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. For 3, here's Lillard. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 12.
And once Lillard kicks it up a notch, watch out. Flat out taking over now.
Lets it go from deep. Claxton. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Grant. Here's Thibault going inside.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Dinwiddie with it. Nurkic picks him up. And he comes up with a bucket. Dinwiddie's got 9.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Here's Simons. Another shot. Got a piece of it.
Trailblazers foul. Yusuf Nurkic. First personal foul. First.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard passes to Graham. Back to Lillard. 4-3. That shot missing. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Claxton. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Portland leading. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden, Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 9. On the break. For 3, here's Lillard. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
On the fast break, Lillard's quickness makes him almost unstoppable, just beating the D up the floor.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
And here's Simons outside. Grant, the pass to Simons. Let's go with a 3. That's good from Grant on the assist by Simons.
This guy is a high percentage shooter from this particular area. Because he can elevate off the floor, it's nice and efficient.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Thibault with the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Shakes him. Here he goes. Tipped. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bridges. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Inside, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's the 3, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Portland Trailblazers. Training 5 threes in that quarter. 5. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Cameron Johnson out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Here's Claxton from deep. Johnson. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, BA. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
Simons outside. There's the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, BA, they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Dinwiddie outside. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Claxton. And no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way now. Here's Lillard. Here's Thibault. And a two-handed jam.
And we know Lillard can score, but he's showing nice awareness with the pass to his open teammate.
For 3, Bridges. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Finney-Smith. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Finney-Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this is where Dorian Finney-Smith has really come such a long way. What a transformation to a real threat beyond the arc.
Fires in the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two.
Yeah, defensively, you think Lillard's going to hunt for the three ball, but then he puts it on the floor and just attacks.
So he gets them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Finney-Smith. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second.
And Jusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
From the arc. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Portland has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Here's Lillard, and he drives in. Rebound Brooklyn. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Fires the three. No good on the shot.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Finney-Smith. There's the triple. Nails it from 3. Finney-Smith's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Finney-Smith on the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's big-time shooting ability right there, folks.
Lillard with the bucket.
How pretty was that turnaround? That is one of the slick moves in the business.
Here's Claxton. From deep, Johnson. From outside the arc. Claxton can't get it to go. The Trailblazers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Lillard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
Brooklyn trailing. Here's Claxton. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Lillard outside. Takes a 3. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 30.
The range Dame possesses is exceptional. That's what it takes to be logo Lillard.
The crossover. Pass to Thibault. Fires from deep. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And now it's a 12-point Trailblazer lead. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Out to Bridges to end the run. Sinks the tray. Bridges has got 5 now.
We know Mikal Bridges is a legit threat from deep, and boy, does he love the corners.
Back to Lillard. Takes the 3. Brooklyn with the board. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
And get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Brooklyn with the ball. 9-point game. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Cam Reddish is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Nurkic in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
Defensively, if you let him get in rhythm, you're digging your own grave.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Next ball.
Here's Simmons. Harris outside. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting about 60% for the game. Here's Simons. Outside Reddish. Lays it up and banks it in. That's Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
And Lillard, here we go. And the dunk by Lillard.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And here's Nurkic for 3. Knocks down the long J. Nurkic has got 5.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And here's Curry for 3. And they get it back. Watanabe. Nets keep it alive.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Oh, a terrific athlete. I love when Lillard uses his vertical to hammer it down.
Pass to Simmons. Driving inside, and it's Simmons with the jam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Lillard passes to Reddish.
Oh, that's
my!
Right there.
Wow! Ooh, and powered down. What a jam!
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Pass to Claxton. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Nurkic. For the finish. And he dunks it down.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Curry's shot is off. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. And here's Simons outside. Here's Nurkic. Deflected. Reddish against Simmons. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 11 rebounds in the game. The drive by Simons, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Pass to Claxton. Now Curry, screened by Claxton. Harris left side. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Nurkic. Now Portland with it. They're on an 18-4 run. Here's Simons. From deep. Here's the 3. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Curry draws the double. Pass to Harris. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Here's Watanabe. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Curry.
Look at how composed Seth Curry is beyond the arc. Takes a shot like that and knows it's going in.
Lillard. That one drops for him. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Outside Simmons. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Trailblazers out in front. Run. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Johnson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Thibault, that's good.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Cam Reddish. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Ooh, it's stolen away. For 3, nails it from beyond the arc.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Back to Lillard. The 3. Drills it from deep. Lillard's got 39.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
3.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. It's Lillard with the drive. Here's Nurkic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Trailblazers lead by 20.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
That one from long range. Bridges has got 12 points here in the second half. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Lillard passes to Reddish. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game from deep 3-point range. Rebound by the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Simons, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. They double him with Simons. Knocked loose. Thibault with a steal. Simons with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. They get it back. Second chance effort, and it's laid in by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Back to Bridges from deep. And the Nets, another 3. The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Bridges has got 26.
How about the range from Mikal Bridges? Not intimidated by the extra distance.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
From deep 3-point range. Simons with a rebound. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Thibault finds Lillard, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
1:11 left to play in the fourth. And Lillard, here we go. And the dunk by Lillard.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Trailblazers.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Damian Lillard.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Johnson from behind the arc. He buries it from three.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Knocks it down from distance.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Launches it. Misses. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference once they started to get into a...
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke. Now
Sharp on the court, too, as they get ready to go to work on the road. He'll be the Nets off the tip. So the Nets starting 5. We've got Mikal Bridges, and it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? And so here is Chicago following the bucket by the Nets. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks. Yeah, the Nets head coach and I were able to chat. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Ball. To the middle. And here comes the break. Here's Finney-Smith. That one, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Here's Levine. What a jam!
Have mercy.
Wow. Uh-oh, Zach Levine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Bridges against DeRozan. Bridges shot, good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's DeRozan. Here's Drummond. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Ball. Pass to Drummond. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
They set the pick. Dinwiddie wide open. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And it's Jones finishing it off.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And stolen by Drummond for the finish. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
To halt the run. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls. That free throw, no good.
Second team foul.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Bridges outside. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. And Bridges jams it in.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely the good coach.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Nets trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. To the inside. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Levine. Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. Drops in the layup for 2. Drummond's got 7 points in the game.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Got it up. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to...
The previous play is under review.
The basket off in time.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Chicago as they end the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Ball and Levine are the guard set. Jones is out there at DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the center. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Bridges, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Mikal Bridges has come to groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this week because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Here's DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Levine. DeRozan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 43% from the field. Dinwiddie outside. Down low, here's Claxton, and he dunks it down.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
The Bulls leading by 5, and it's Ball penetrating outside Levine. Ball stolen. Jumps up, rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's such good work to make this a 1-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And Levine with the slam.
Boy, Zach Levine. Sheesh, that was mean.
Bridges inside the 3-point line. Here's Claxton, jams it in off the great move.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And the jam by Levine.
Hope you got some popcorn. When Levine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
This is to Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Six on the shot clock. Here's Claxton. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots. Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Changes for Chicago. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Jones. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Caruso, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Watanabe's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Joe Harris comes in for Johnson. Curry's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Ben Simmons in for Dinwiddie. Here's Curry with the three. Harris passes to Curry. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here's Levine who brings it up for the Bulls. It's a three-point game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yes, Levine is a very good three-point shooter, but he prefers driving it. Don't see that in a lot of guards these days. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside Curry for three. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. The Bulls leading by 5 to the paint. Levine can't hit.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And Simmons slams it in.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
He gets that one. That's 12 points for Zach LaVine.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Nets trail by 5. Simmons on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. A three ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Drummond. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Drummond's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Outside Curry. Pass to Claxton. Shoots over DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That one is no good. And here is Caruso. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. All right, David, thank you.
The Bulls, 34. The Nets, 27.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
So for Brooklyn now, in the backcourt, it's Simmons and Curry. Then there's Harris, and it's Claxton in at the 5. Curry against Levine. In the corner, it's Harris. Shot clock at 5. The offensive rebound, Claxton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Looking to hopefully get something to drop for him at the line, missing badly in this game so far.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Caruso, no good. Nets trail by 9.
What can you say about Caruso that hasn't already been said? One of the biggest team-first guys in the entire league.
Curry passes to Watanabe. Outside, Simmons. And there's the pass to Claxton. That shot, no good. Good D by Drummond. And about Alex Caruso, Richard, not many people will complain about having him as a teammate. They all love to play with him.
Yeah, not at all. He's one of those guys that you just get fired up seeing every day. And when he got injured last season, you can tell how much his teammates missed him.
Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Williams against Curry. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Claxton, no good. Chicago leading by 9. A wide open look here for Caruso. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
In the corner, it's Harris. Passes to Simmons. And there's the drive. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Caruso, it's deflected. Here's Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the right side. Here's Claxton, defended by Caruso. Here's Curry, and the layup falls. Curry's got his first bucket of the night.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Drummond sets the screen for Levine, and Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Jones comes in for Williams. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 9 points. To the middle. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw no good for Curry.
At the line for the Nets, Seth Curry. At the line for 1.
We've got 1:55 left here in the third quarter. There's the screen. Lets it go with the 3. That one misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. And again, Chicago turns it over. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Nets trail by 7. Outside, Simmons. Out to the right wing. And they double up Simmons. Curry looking around. 5 on the clock. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Bulls leading by 5. Levine wide open. And again, no good by Chicago.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Curry against Caruso. Curry passes to Claxton, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
For Chicago, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. First free throw is good.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And a new group in for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Watanabe. Johnson comes in for Harris. Bridges, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Simmons. There's the pick. Dinwiddie drives in. Here's Claxton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Vucevic finds Jones. Now, here's Vucevic. He's tightly guarded. Got a hand on it.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Chicago calls timeout. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Bulls. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Cameron Johnson.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Andre Drummond is out there with Derek Jones, and it's Ball in at the point. There's the pick for 3, Bridges. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To take the lead. It's hauled in by the Bulls. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Levine finds Jones. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Offensive rebound. Drummond sinks it after the cagey pump fake. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And this is who Drummond can be. An offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Bridges passes to Claxton.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Rosen dishes to Drummond. Spins. And the Bulls call timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Johnson. Banked in off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
DeRozan's shot is good.
This is why you involve DeRozan in pick and rolls. He just knows how to execute off them, just so smooth.
Bridges against DeRozan. The tray. Bridges misses.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
From downtown, and DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
A rare 3 for DeMar DeRozan. He's a different type of wing. He would much rather step in and knock down the mid-range too.
In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Clock at 4. No good on the 3.
This is the definition of forcing. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's DeRozan. Drives to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
And the D has their hands tied when DeMar starts knifing through the lane like that. It just forces them to compromise.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 9-point game. 1:32 left to play here in the fourth. And they get it. And they will call over the back on the play.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
1:22 left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Bridges. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Bulls leading by 10. Here's DeRozan. It's deflected. Bridges against DeRozan. Pass to Finney-Smith. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Looking to get back on track here. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Bridges is a crafty player. Knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within single digits.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Here's DeRozan, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it. And he just elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook. Outside, Ball. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
The drive-by Ball. Rebound by Johnson. And Drummond throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so Chicago...
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3. And so here's Portland, following the bucket by the Bulls. Out to the right wing. Grant finds Lillard. Jacks up a 3, drops in the 3.
A less common spot for Lillard, but his accuracy is still undeniable.
Here's Levine. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind, but in reality, it didn't work.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Anthony Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer, someone this team leans on to fill it up.
Now here's Levine. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Jones, and that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Clock at 6. Here's Levine for 3. And the Bulls get it back. Drummond passes to Jones. And again, no good by Chicago.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Lillard outside. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Here's Simons. Drummond grabs the miss. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Levine passes to Drummond, and the shot goes in.
Flexing the power. Drummond takes the hit, finishes through it. Potential and 1.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's Simons. Nurkic against Drummond. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Explosive move there by Zach. Quick first step, then a thunderous finish.
Pass to Thibault. Simons with it. Back to Thibault. Fires from deep. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
We don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
It's Levine with a drive. And the dunk by Levine.
Ooh, really showing his athleticism. Hard for defenders to stay in front of Zach.
For 3, here's Lillard. Pass to Jones. Back to Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Levine. He's got 6. And Levine throws it down.
The added strength coming into play. Zach Levine just shrugging off the contact inside.
Lillard outside. Drives to the hoop. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Zach Levine.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
No denying Zach Levine's hops. Flies right up and sometimes over the hoop to jam it in.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The 3. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Levine with it. Thibault picks him up. Outside Jones. Grant against DeRozan. Jones drives in. And the Bulls call time here.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
1:09 left in the first. 4 on the clock. Outside for Levine. With the drop.
Oh, wow! He went way up.
Goodness.
Barely beating the clock. One thing you can say about Zach Levine, he likes these moments.
Lillard fires away from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And LaVine, throw it down.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Lillard finds Simons. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Simons has got 5 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's LaVine. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Zach loves to provide for his team. He is playing his heart out on offense.
20 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Simons. LaVine with a steal. And here's the fast break. Up the floor. Drummond passes to Ball. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Chicago Bulls.
The Bulls, ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Ball runs point with LaVine flanking it. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Derek Jones. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Capable of getting it done from anywhere. Lillard is adept at getting to his spots and finding his rhythm.
Ball passes to LaVine. The kick out to Ball. Drummond to screen on Lillard. The 3 from Ball. Pure from three-point range. Ball's got 6.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
For 3, here's Lillard. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's DeRozan. Down low. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
He has a monster wingspan, the elevation for his size. Drummond able to finish with authority on a consistent basis.
Here's Lillard. 15 points in the game.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
DeRozan. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
And now the Bulls in transition. He goes up, and LaVine throws it down.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Ball finds LaVine. Back to Ball. Oh, got a piece of it. It was stolen by Lillard.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Ball. Lillard can't get it to go. Chicago leading. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Drummond. DeRozan outside. To the paint. And there's Drummond. That one's good. On the assist by DeRozan. Drummond's got 6 in the quarter.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse. And he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Here's Levine. He's got 21. Jones, the pass to Levine. Back to Jones. From the arc. Rebounded by Nurkic. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Simons with it. He's picked up by Jones. Here's Lillard. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Lillard's got 22.
That signature Lillard jump shot. Man, he's cold.
And Ball throws it down.
He sees the tall defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Portland has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
You know, Ball loves to get into the open court where he has space and can make decisions on the fly.
Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. First free throw is good.
An unselfish young guard. Lonzo Ball takes pride, in my opinion, of success of others. Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
Pass to Grant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. No good on the free throw.
He came into this league as a defensive specialist. Now Jeremy Grant is becoming an offensive powerhouse.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. DeRozan passes to Ball. Kept alive. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it to DeRozan. Lets it go from deep. Hits a three-pointer. DeRozan's got 7 points.
Why not? When you have a scorer like DeRozan, keep going to the well.
Lillard can't get it to go. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break up 12.
The Bulls, 49. The Trailblazers, 37.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
So the Trailblazers 5 right now. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Now here's Thibault. And here's Simons outside. DeRozan with the rebound. Ball against Simons. Jones.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Damian Lillard is so explosive inside, and right there, that got him the whistle.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Hangs in the air. Here's Drummond. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 11.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Ball. The Blazers making their last shot. And Ball throws it down.
Another one for Lonzo. He's killing it tonight, doing whatever he wants offensively.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Levine. And the Dunk by Levine.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it. How about the last couple of years for Jeremy Grant?
BA, 6'8", playing the 3 or the 4. He's really found some comfort in scoring the basketball. Followed up his best season with another great offensive performance last year.
Lillard can't get it to go. Chicago has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Jones, the pass to DeRozan. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. That's good from DeRozan.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
Here's Nurkic. The shot misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Levine passes to Drummond. Jones from outside. And the Bulls get it back. DeRozan outside. 4-3. Unable to get that one.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Nurkic against Ball. Nurkic passes to Simons.
Right here.
6 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Right wing. Jones against Grant. Pass to Lillard. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3. Lillard's got 29 points. Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both were getting a little older. Defensively, their size were a bit of an issue. But I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, BA. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and CJ.
Both free throws good from Levine.
It's almost hard to believe that Zach LaVine is still getting better, but he really is maturing into his game and getting sharper as a player.
Now here's Lillard. That's 29 for him. That one falls.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said, we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Jones with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Ball with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Drummond. It's tipped.
You see how quickly Grant gets off the floor, sending that one back. Airmail.
Portland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. 54 seconds left in the third. Lillard passes to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
This is why you involve Nurkic in pick and rolls. He makes smart decisions.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 9 assists now tonight.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Simons. He's got 5.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Lillard finds Grant. Fires from the wing. Ball with a steal. And so it's Chicago. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Derek Jones is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Ball in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Stolen by Ball. Here's Levine for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Now here's Simons. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Oh, there's the alley. Grant with a steal. Simons with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Lillard outside. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's DeRozan. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
He's on a roll. Can't let DeRozan get into rhythm. He will torch you all night.
Simons outside. Six to shoot. Back to Lillard. He takes it in. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The decisiveness on the drive. Lillard just daring the defense to foul him.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
That one goes in.
You know, I have to say, that's about as smooth as you can do it. Fantastic turnaround.
Ooh, poked away. Out to the wing. Here's Drummond. Outside Jones. Pass to DeRozan. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Lillard with the ball. Here's Nurkic. To the inside. It's stolen by Drummond. Here's Levine for 3. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Portland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Lillard passes to Simons. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Pass to Thibault. Back to Simons. Levine with a steal. Lets the 3 fly. And they'll get another chance. And it's Ball off the drive.
I like when Lonzo takes initiative. When he's knifing inside, it forces the defense to act.
The first one falls. And so Ball nails both of them. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Lillard. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Lillard's got 36 points. DeRozan into the lane. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
The aggressiveness that DeRozan attacks the rim with is what gets him to the line more often than not.
DeRozan hits them both. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter here.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Zach LaVine.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Nurkic passes to Thibault. Shoots. And there's the call on Yusuf Nurkic. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. The first free throw is good.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter. DeRozan really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And here's Lillard. From deep 3-point range, DeRozan with the rebound. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Driving in, and the dunk by DeRozan.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Portland, no good that time either. DeRozan outside. The 3 from Ball. Connects from downtown.
What strong fundamentals from Lonzo. Not about to waste. They look that good.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And the crowd...